In these chapters, we first see that Abraham is up to his old ways again of trying to pass his wife off as his sister. And incidentally, we find out that she really is his sister, or his half-sister anyway. Either way, still gross. But then more importantly, after many years and many chapters of promise, we have the long-awaited birth of Isaac, the son of Abraham and Sarah, through which the promise of many descendants would come. And after this birth, then God asks Abraham to sacrifice him, to kill him. That's right. Abraham and Sarah have gone from their home. They followed God's call. They've lived long and challenging lives, all the while waiting and hoping for a child. And now when that child finally comes, God asks Abraham to give him up. This is a very challenging story, because when we read this, we might find ourselves thinking, rightfully, what kind of a God would ask a father to sacrifice his son? But I would argue that we see from Abraham's actions that in carrying this out, he knew the answer to that question, that God was a good God. Abraham had received a promise from God long ago, and although Abraham had stumbled and fallen and made some significant mistakes, God remained faithful, and Abraham knew it. And now, when given this impossible assignment, Abraham knew this was one more opportunity to demonstrate his faith and demonstrate his trust that God would provide. And God did provide. So that rather than sacrifice Isaac, in the moment just before that sacrifice, when it seemed to be the darkest, God provided a ram to take the place of his son. Now, hopefully, this story rings some bells as it prefigures what Christ has done for us. In Christ, God demonstrates that he is still the God who provides. In Christ, God climbed that mountain, just like Abraham, and provided a sacrifice who defeated death to demonstrate that we are no longer in a place of danger. So in that, God proved his love for us to show that we have no reason to fear, because our God is a good God, and our God today and always continues to provide.